What up, though? What up, though? I'm trying to get everything situated because I was making some changes down here. What up, though? Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It is what, January the 16th already. Already. What up, though? What's good? I got another thing for y'all, man. I got something solid. I'm not gonna fully show it to you. I'll show you the results of it. But I do have something. People who are on the MetaQuest actually know what I'm talking about. Man, this is probably one heck of a game changer. Let me just say that. It's probably a big time game changer. And we're gonna talk about it. Oh man, it is beautiful. It is nice. Look, it's only one thing. The reason I'm not going to go into full detail on it and I just go into the basics is because there's one more thing I'm trying to figure out before I present it to y'all in this way. All right. Just know that this will work on all of your streaming devices. Let me say that again. This device will work on all of your streaming devices, whether it is the host or it's a client. Okay. And it's so freaking easy to use. That's why I encourage y'all, like I say, I'm really thinking about doing a Patreon. I don't know why, man, this AI be tripping. I think sometimes the AI be wanting to hate. It definitely be wanting to hate. Hold up. Come on. Look at me. Come on. Hold up, y'all. Maybe all right, there we go. All right. Sometimes this camera, when you're using gestures in front, so I'm going to try to keep my hands right here, at least right here, so it don't pick me up. But I've been using this device for about 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. I'm not certain. So when I tell you this device is so easy to use and you could do different things with it, you can do whatever you want with it. But here it is. I mean, it is very, very nice. Yes, it does cost a little money. All right. I'm not going to lie to you. So again, I think this is a cost saving device. Or it can just enhance your skills. But again, it's just one more thing I have to figure out. And if you was on the MetaQuest, I actually displayed it. I showed it off. I displayed it. We talked about it. So people on MetaQuest already know what it is. If you was on MetaQuest that day or two, I think I used it like 2 days. And let me do this. Shout out to Soul Bro, because listen, me and Soul Bro think alike, right? It ain't like me and Soul Bro talk over the phone. I don't think we ever talked over the phone. Maybe we had once. I don't know. It ain't like we sending each other emails or nothing. We just be thinking of just things what else we can do. Shout out to Miss Billy, because Miss Billy gave me a solution when it came to the MetaQuest. But then, after doing some research, I got this little device. When I tell you it's small, it's very small. Again, man, it done picked up my... This thing is silly today, man. Come on, man. Look, pick up one of my hands. Damn. But it's going to enhance, or like I said, it's going to save you some money. Really, if you're a bachelor or a bachelorette, and you got multiple televisions in your home, all right, it is very, very nice. But like I said, just one more thing I have to work out. But we'll get into it. It is going to be very nice. the box is upstairs, so I don't have the box. But if you got a Bluetooth remote, this is my remote for this is my remote that's for the Apple TV. As you know, y'all know what it is. And the Apple TV is upstairs. Okay. Y'all know I've been trying out different things. This is very, very similar to the Zoe Tech. All right. Very, very similar to the Zoe Tech. Which I love the Zoe Tech. The Zoe Tech is nice because one of them, the silver one, you can actually record. All right, you can put a flash drive in there and record in real time on that bad boy. So, and I got to do a video on that. But this one right here, you can't record. You can record anything now, right? If you got the proper devices like I have, you can record any and everything. All right. But let me go down the list. Let me see who's here before I go into it, because I'm not going to be long, because I'm definitely going upstairs and I'm jumping on my MetaQuest. And, that's why I encourage y'all, get a MetaQuest, because that a lot of times that's where I be at, and that's where a lot of conversations, and again, shout out to Miss Billy, Miss Gail, Nell, Sassy, Soul Bro, Biggs, C. Oliver, DJ Red, Silkman, Sparty Boy. Who else be coming up in that joint? Did I say Silk? Yeah, Silk be up in there. His nephew Shannon come up in there. Sean, all right. Sean Tate, shout out to Sean. Big H, Ken Mullen. Who else come up in there? I know I'm missing somebody. And if I forgot your name, I apologize. But this is where we be at. Any given day, you're gonna see a minimum of like 5 or 6 of us. Now, if it's a big game, you're gonna pretty much see everybody over there. All right. So, shout out to the Real. The Real even popped up a few days ago. The Real, like I say, the Real jump on there like once every like 2-3 months or something like that. But she come and show her face at times. She sat in and we kicked it. You know what I'm saying? So again, very, very fun. But that's where I be. Instead of doing this Google when they giving me a time limit and stuff like that, come over there. You want to learn something, you want to see something different than what you usually may not see, and then I can show you exactly what I'm talking about over there. All right, because some of y'all can just come over there, and some of y'all can save some money if you know what you're doing. Look, if I was single, if I was single, there are a lot of things I wouldn't be paying for out there. I'm just being honest. If I was single, now if you got a family and you got to keep the kids good and all that, I understand what you're doing. But if you're single, man, the MetaQuest will be your best friend. All right, be your best friend. But let's see you up in here. What's up, Miss Billy? How you doing? William, what up, though? Kenyon, what up, though? What's good? What's good, Mac man? What up, Sparty boy? Who is that? GQ Star in the building. What up, though? Biggs is in the building. What up? What up? Steve is in the building. I'm not reading the rest of that, Steve. You trying to throw me off, Steve. I told you, I don't want to see nothing. Man, I keep doing this. This sucker is picking me up big time today. I'm not even reading that, Steve, because you're going to make me smile. I ain't got Hey, I ain't messing with you, Steve. What up, though, Marcus? What up, though? What up, though? Adrian, what up, though? What's up, man? Adrian been rocking with me for a long time, man. Adrian is one of the ones when we really got into our hustle. Adrian right here, this gentleman right here. And he was one of the first, maybe up to 30 individuals where I actually said, listen, let me teach you the game. That way everybody can make money. You ain't got to worry about nobody. All right. And it's been a wrap ever since. Salute. What up, though, Adrian? Salute. Been rocking with me all the time. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Y'all hear Steve say, come on now. Y'all can hit me with the thumbs up. What up, though, Josh? He say, I love game changers. Hey, listen, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show it just a second. But again, it's just one more thing before I can make it solid. And the reason I'm going to do it like that, and some of y'all may figure it out. I don't know. Some of y'all may figure it out. But then some of y'all, you need to see it. Like, I'm a person that needs to see it and then give you some insight on it. Because I'm not one of them tech guys that, give you all the ins and out, the specs and all of that. What I do, I let you know if it's good, if it's not, what its capabilities of, how does it benefit you, how can it make your world a better place? All right, that's how I am. I don't need to get into the every single specs and all of that for what I use it for. Now somebody else may use it a different way, but it's one major thing, and me and Soul Bro told me when I told him about it, because I had it. And again, if you rocking with me, like me and Soul Bro probably got the most gadgets out of everybody. All right. And I'm talking about when it comes to streaming. Pretty much when he be having something and I'll be like, yeah, man, I'm about to get this. He be like, shoot, I just got it today or something like that. Or if I have it, and he be like, dude, I've been waiting on that to come, and things like that. So we kind of think alike. But again, let me say this again for people who might have just came in. If you want to see a lot of this, all right, because I'm really thinking about going to Patreon. That way I can give you the goods, right? I can give you the goods. But I really don't want to go that route. And that's crazy when somebody, here it is, you can get paid monthly and somebody say, look, I really don't want to go that route. I'd rather, you to come over here. That way you can get it for free. Or you can see things happen and you can kind of piece everything together and make it work for you. All right. And that's on the MetaQuest. We all meet up in the Bigscreen app. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to go to Patreon because shoot, next week I might say, hey, I'm going to Patreon. This is what it is. Sign up. And this is where I'm going to drop all of them game changers over there because I'm always thinking of a game changer, something that's totally different out of the norm from everybody else. All right. I'm always thinking like 3-4 steps ahead. Like, what else can I do to make this a solid experience? All right. I'm always thinking of that. I got the Nvidia shields. I got the Apple TVs. I got the formulas. I got the Buzz. I got the Fire Sticks. I got the Fire Stick Q. Whatever. I got the Mag 555 streaming device that's running. Is it Android TV or Google? I can pull it up right. I think it's somewhere over here. I got the routers. Man, listen. Where is it at? Because I got all type of stuff. What is this? Oh, that's that plug. All right. When it comes to some of these devices, guys, I got all type of devices. This is the router. All right. This ain't the newest router, but it's a travel router. And y'all know I got, right? Who can forget this? Who can forget this? All right. Who can forget this? Like, you can take some of this stuff. That's why I say when it comes to these devices, sometimes I don't really say anything. I really don't. All right. I really don't. And it's so much. Look at this. Still brand new. Still brand new. And for people who want to, like videographers and, people who want to possibly make a movie and things like that, you can do it with this device here. I might need to bring this bad boy back out too. All right. So again, just when it comes to these devices, man, I don't know. I don't know too many people who can mess with me on that. And this is just some of the things I look at compared to other content creators and things like that. About to tear the box up. Slide on in there. But again, so much I need to go through. And I'm thinking about doing something. I'm not going to even lie. I'm really thinking about doing some other things. Again, let me see. Where's this? I might be able to use this. I might be able to use this upstairs. I forgot that I even had this. This is just a power plug. Also, guys, before we get into it, who else is in the building? Nail is in the building. What up, though? What's up, Nail? Who else is in the building? Leslie, what's up? What up, though, Leslie? Be your own boss. What up, though? He said, this is DVD King. What up, DVD King? Who else we got up in here? Danny, what up, though? Oh, Rude. Yep, we got Rude. We got Rude. He be up in there, too. But I might need this because there's something I'm trying to do. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's something, man, there's something I'm trying to create. All right. And it would benefit, man, I really don't, man, this is the time where I miss my uncle, but then my uncle would probably jack me in and start making his own because he know how to build. Well, he knew how to build a whole lot. But this is that where I really miss him, though. But I know he'd take my idea. My uncle would have took my idea and ran with it and went out and, you know, did some other things. And next thing you know, he would have had it on eBay or something, selling my idea. All right. William say we want game changers. What's up, Shelly? One day I want to join you guys in the quest. Shelly, just come on in. Yep. My name is Delly Dale. DELLYDELL. You'll find me. What's up, Dale? Go ahead and claim Toledo, Ohio, brother. But hey, look, Toledo is really pretty much Michigan, right? So it's the borderline. As soon as you cross going down 75 and you cross over to Ohio, or you coming from Ohio coming into Michigan, you're right there in Toledo. And you know, I used to be in Toledo pretty much every day for work. What up, Dennis? What up, Aunt? How you doing? What up, though? You know, I have the One Plus, and all right. You say, hope you don't mind the question. I have an On Plus, right? And I would like to know what USB Ethernet hub you recommend. There are a couple of them. I actually got a couple of them, but I think I'm about to show you the most popular one that people actually had success. Okay, let me get that for you. I can pull that up for you right now. All right, on Amazon. All right, let me get that for you right now. Let me go up in here. Not that. Let me go up in here. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Just give me a second. Let me help SDR 168 out. Just give me a second. There's so much stuff, man. I'm looking at I got so much that I just hasn't presented. I haven't presented to y'all yet. Man. All right, let me see if I can find it. Where you at? Because that's a great question. That is a great question. But I'm gonna give you the most popular one that they're using. Where you at? because I don't forget the name of it and everything. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'm probably just gonna, in a minute about to search it. Here we go, right here. And I'll put this in the link. I mean in the link. I'll put this in the chat. But this one worked pretty well. All right. You can use that one right there. Also, I'll share it just in case you need to see it. Here it is right here. This is it. Right here. All right. The Here Cool. You can get one of these right here, and it should work on your On Plus. Okay. Should be good to go. And it works. But it's a few of them that work. I done got a few of these that work. All right, but this is probably the most popular one right here. All right, so I left the link in there, and you should be good to go. Thomas say, "Yo, my favorite game changer was that hotspot. Damn amazing." Hey man, look, when I presented that, man, I think a lot of people did their thing with that. You know, it was right there. They couldn't stop us, man. I had my mama on that hotspot. I think, shoot, they got tired of my mama after about a year or so. They was like, man, we giving her too much data. What up, Janelle? How you doing? What up, though? Janito, what up, though? What's good? What's up, Sean? What up, though? What up, Dennis? So, again, and that's pretty solid right there. All right, but again, while you're here, you know, I am thinking about. I'm trying to come up with something that's special, right? I done ordered a few things. I'm just trying to get it to how I can manage it without giving you no details. But it's definitely gonna need power, of course. It's gonna need USB, and again, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna try to make this work and hopefully share this with y'all, and give us something to work with. All right, give us something to work with, things like that for computers, media boxes, whatever you want. All right, whatever you want. No problem. Anytime you got a question, as long as I can show it on YouTube, we'll be good. All right, so no problem. So again, guys, what I've been working on. Okay, let me do this. Here you see right now, this is my Apple TV. This currently is my Apple TV. This is the Apple TV upstairs. Now, usually when I show off different streaming devices, you'll see me go to like this, you'll see me go to this, you'll see me go to all type of little screens and things like that, right? You'll see me just jumping over. You see this overhead, so you see how I'm working. Okay, you see me working. I mean, I got boxes everywhere because I'm always trying to come up with different ideas. Okay, but this is different. Okay, right here. This is different. This is my Apple TV that I have upstairs. And again, um, it is, listen, this is so freaking nice. All right. And again, it's so much you can do with this right here. It's so much you can do. But again, I got one more thing I need to test out before I can give you the tools. All right. Some of y'all may figure this out. Some of y'all just going to have to hold off a few more days, because at the end of the day, I want to make this a pleasant video where you're not asking a bunch of questions. And if you do ask a question, I want to have an answer for you. But again, I'm at my computer and I'm controlling everything. And I told you this is very, very similar to the Zoe-Tech. Okay, this is very, very similar to the Zoe-Tech. But there's nothing. There is absolutely nothing. But if you want to know what this is and you just don't want to wait, then you need to get you a MetaQuest, because I've been talking about this for the last few days on the MetaQuest. I showed it on the MetaQuest. That way people saw it. They know what it is. And honestly, it to me is probably the near perfect experience. Honestly, that's just what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you this. This is all I'm gonna say. As much as I love the Zoe-Tech, I don't need the Zoe-Tech anymore. I don't need it. The only thing about this costs more than the Zoe-Tech. And so if you want to have that type of experience, you're gonna have to come out your pocket. But to be in one location with low latency, when I tell you minimum, if you got a Zoe-Tech, you knew it was a little bit of a latency. You know, when you hit that button, it didn't move for about like a second and a half. There was always a delay. It does a great job, but you had a delay. This, I'm not having any type of, it's a very minimum delay. And again, that device is upstairs. That device is upstairs. Okay. It is upstairs right in the living room. All right. It's in the living room. And again, it works on anything HDMI, including the Samsung tablet, which I actually ran the TV service on it all day, all night. Watch multiple games on it. And it's just good. And again, like I said, I just got one more thing to do. And if you want to get some insights, come into that MetaQuest. Invest in you a MetaQuest. Because on the MetaQuest, you can watch movies, you can watch your Plex, your Jellyfin, whatever you got, your Kodi. You can watch, again, your Plex, right? You can watch your sports. If you got some type of IPTV, you can pull it up and watch it and actually share it right there using on the MetaQuest. All you need is if you want to host, or you could just come in and just sit down and watch with everybody else. Or you can go into somebody else's room who watching a movie that you potentially you wanted to see. Okay, and again, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So, like, if you want to know what this device is, I advise you to put on your headset. If you got a MetaQuest, if your kid got a MetaQuest, tell them I need that MetaQuest. Let me borrow that for a second and get the Bigscreen app. This is the app that you want to get right here for the MetaQuest. All right, let me do this. And it's free. And it's free. And this is it right here. You go on there, you go into Meta, and you get the Bigscreen. It's a Bigscreen app. And we be up in there. They got so many different environments, aka different rooms that you can experience this in. All right. But we be in the theater. They got all type of theaters in there. This is just a few of them. All right. But you would get this and you come on in. And we go from there. Let me see if they got anything else. Any more other pictures that shows you a little bit more. Oh, I can just go right to the website. This is it right here. It's called Bigscreen. And you be up in here. I don't need to play. All right. You be up in here like a real movie theater, and you be up in here. Again, I don't play no VR games or none of that. I'm not with all of that. I don't do all that. That stuff make my head hurt. But I can come up in here and watch a movie or host a movie, or we can watch some sports together. There's so much you can do up in here. And again, you can watch your applications if you know what you're doing. You can watch it, and that's pretty easy. But they don't even show the amount of things that you can do in here. All right. Again, just sitting up in here and having a conversation with real folk up in here. Real folk. Let me tell you that again. Real folk. If your family up in there, you can encourage your family members. Really, if you know what you're doing, you can encourage your family member to get the MetaQuest, right? Be like, hey, let's get a MetaQuest, get a Meta. You don't have to get the $500 MetaQuest like I got. Get the little 200. I think they on sale for $249. Those are the basic ones. Let me see. Let me see if I knew it was on sale, but let me go to Best Buy right quick. BestBuy.com. MetaQuest. You can go to Walmart and get it as well. But for anybody who teaches, man, there's so much you can do with this bad boy. Let's see. It was what? They got it for $267. That's the cheapest I see it on. That's the cheapest I see it on Best Buy. Let me check Walmart. Walmart may have the MetaQuest a little bit cheaper. I know during the holidays, Christmas holidays, during the Christmas holiday, it was what, $250. Let me see. They got this one for $254. Let me see if you can go and pick it up though. They said, listen, you can go up in Walmart. I saw a bunch of them today, but Walmart has it for $254. It was $250, but you can go up in Walmart. They have them. All right. They saying no pickup and stuff like that, or they'll ship it to you. Forget that. Go to Walmart and you can get one of these bad boys right here. All right. You can get one of these right here and you'll be good to go. Or, I mean, if you want to pay a couple dollars extra, you can go on and Best Buy and get it for $267. Okay. But they are out here. They're out here, and it might be a little bit cheaper. Again, that's where we be at. That's where a lot of us we talk our tech talk right up in there, and things like that. And go from there. What up, Brad? What's up, Rich? Rich say, yo, I sent you an email. Nah, man, I ain't checked no emails this week, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'll check it after the show, Rich. He's a freaking cold in the dirty South. Hey, Uno. Hey, y'all need that down there, man. What's up? He said everyone has, huh? And Daria, what's up? Everyone has to have a Meta to hang inside the room or the app. I got a Meta Quest 3. I got to join in. That's from Kevin. He said, I'm waiting to get that. Sean said, I'm waiting to get that 2026 Apple TV 4K. I don't listen. If I get it, Sean, look, if I get the Apple TV, I mean, it's already a powerful device. it's going to have to do something. They're going to have to have like True Dolby or something like that, pass through, it, or USB. I don't know if look, because I can't get the same device. I mean, it's going to be more powerful than what we need it, but for streaming, I don't know. But depending on somebody with the ecosystem, it might benefit them. So I don't know. For me, I'm an Android guy. My phone is my personal phone is Android. Uh, that benefits me the best. Yep, that benefits me the best. So, uh, but all my kids, everybody got iPhones. I'm the only one that got Android in here. No, no. Only thing you have to do, and Daria, if you get on there, you get the big screen app. Okay, this is all you got to do. You go into the Horizon store, right? The app store, the Horizon app store, which is right there, and you just put in big screen app. I'm quite sure when you start typing in big screen, you're gonna see this bad boy pop up. You're gonna see it. All you got to do, download it, set up your account. All right, set up your account. So that means you're going to create a username for you, and create you a password. And look, every day, and once you set it up, it's set up. You don't have to keep signing in because it's going to remember your username and password. And all you got to do, go up in there and you look for like myself, Deli Dale. That's all you got to do is look for me. And then once you get up in there, then you'll see like Biggs. You can join Biggs because Biggs hosts a lot. You'll see C. Oliver up in there. So, bro, Nail be hosting sometimes. Like Nail is really about to get into Mardi Gras, so she's going to be hosting like a lot of Mardi Gras because that's what she loves. She loves Mardi Gras, and so that's what you're going to see. But I think Nail, uh, D Johnson. Shout out to D Johnson because he just got his stuff. He was up in there with us. I think he's trying to get his stuff together. But come look for me, and you would kind of find everybody else up in there. Like Biggs come to like I go to Biggs. I go when he's hosting. He comes to me when I'm hosting. Nail be hosting. Um, and I think D Johnson is just getting ready. So you'll see everybody up in there, and yeah, you'll be able to be friends with everyone. But this is the app right here that you're going to need right here, big screen. And again, you sign on and then just search. Go to search and like I think it says find friends. Once you find friends, just put my name in there, and it's going to send me a notification. All right, it's going to send me a notification, and that is it. That's how you do it. What up, though, Just G? Dale, let me tell you, I have a challenge set. You say, Dale, let me tell you, I had a challenge setting up the on device in Trinidad. All right. Man, I don't know what happened. What happened? He said the low stock on the on 4K devices got me impatient, but I need a new Apple TV 4K. That's what's up. That is what's up. I don't like I said, I don't know if I get one it'll be like strictly for the channel. I didn't even use the last model. I'm still on what, the second gen or something like that. Yeah. Hey Dale, can you wear glasses in the MetaQuest, or can the lenses be adjusted so you don't need them? If I'm not mistaken, according to the butcher, because the butcher actually wear glasses, I think he got his where he can wear glasses, or he got the lenses, the special lenses for your eyes. Do some research because I don't wear the glasses in there. Um, Only time I wear glasses just to read what y'all saying. But in the big screen app, everything is so large, you don't need it. You know, at least I don't need it. But yeah, I believe people do wear glasses on there. I don't know if Sassy is on here. I know Sassy wear glasses. Um, so if she's up in here or anyone that's up in here that has it, I know that you can get some lenses for them, but I have heard of people just putting their glasses over, I mean the MetaQuest over and going from there as well. So I'm just not, maybe somebody who wear glasses, they'll be able to help you with that. Andiria. Oh no, that's not Andiria. That was Dave. My bad, Dave. Sorry about that. I bought a I bought a MetaQuest for my 8-year-old niece, and I should have bought one for myself, but I wasn't thinking about. Hey, hey, Uno, go over there and tell her to let you borrow it. She probably ain't even playing with it, man. Go over there and tell your niece, say, hey, let Uncle borrow this for about a week. That way, you know if you want it or not. All right. I just got an update from the formula. My formula is right here. I haven't well, it's not turned on right now. I'm gonna have to check it out. Oh, so here it is right here. Sean say I have my glasses on prescription. Uh but what do you use, Sean? What do you use? Do you wear your glasses or do you got some special lenses? That's what Dave is asking. He said, I flashed my Nighthawk S10 with the DD software and added my Von service to the router. That finally allowed me to set it up. That's what's up. That is what's up. He said, yo, to set it up, the box outside of USA, for example, you need to use a VPN. A VPN. Yeah, that's what I heard. Because if you look at the ORM box, it tells you it's for USA and Puerto Rico. Those are the two spots right there. So if you're using it anywhere else, you're gonna have to either use a VPN or get another device. Kevin said, yo, the glasses are very uncomfortable. I got the custom inserts for $45. All right, so there you go right there, Dave. Here go Nail. Nail say, yes, you can adjust your headset to fit your glasses. Yup. So you getting all size on this. Dave, you can go online and get lenses to fit your prescription. And then that way you can do that. I need to try it on to see how heavy it is. Comfortable. I think I changed my strap. I gotta. It's not heavy. What the strap that I have is not heavy. But I do not have the original strap though. I actually went on and got a whole nother strap. It's not heavy, man. Listen, Uno, we be on that bad boy for hours. Shoot, we fall asleep up in there. We wake up. It don't been time. Look, I done fell asleep around 11:30 with that thing because I got the reclining home theater chairs, and if you know about home theater reclining chairs, I ain't talking about your typical lazy boy. If you know about the home theater, that bad boy take your feet way up here while your head be way, I mean, the angle be like this where your feet be up elevated and your head be down here, right? Man, either I'm reclined back or I am or I'm just laying down. I'm just laying down, and there have been times I done went to sleep on everybody. I don't know if I was snoring or not, but I done woke up at 4, 5 o'clock. Everybody gone. Everybody gone, man. It's crazy. So it is fun though. It's fun. But again, we got a game changer coming. I have it. Look, check this out. Let me do this. Just give you a little sample of this one more time. All right. This is my Apple TV. All right. And just so you so I don't want nobody saying I'm doing nothing, right? Let me call my daughter. I'm gonna just tell her to. Let me see something. Because some people just don't. We come in that era when even when we try to show you something, people be thinking it's, like you trying to trick them. Let me call my daughter right quick. Watch, I'm gonna have her pull the HDMI. Pooh, what you doing? You laying there? Can you do me a quick favor right quick, all right? Can you go to the Apple TV and just pull out the HDMI cord? Just pull it out for about 5 seconds and then put it back in. The Apple TV that's in the living room. You sound like you're tired, Pooh. You been home all day. Huh? Yeah, Pooh, you can't see like me?
No, I can't see. I can't see. No.
God, that's a damn shame. But I'm doing the live right now. And that's all. Just pull it out. And I'm going to see if the screen go black. And then, shoot. Let me know when you pulled it out. Just on the Apple TV.
I pulled it out.
All right. Y'all see it say no signal, right? So, all right, put it back in, Pooh. And we going to see. There we have it. There we go. All right, Pooh. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. So I just wanted to show y'all that device is upstairs. And again, you want to, man, this is so freaking nice. I'm talking about, oh, man. Look, when I hit the button, just look, when I hit the button, it's like I'm right there. Look at that. No latency. Look, no latency. Let me use this right here. Look at that. When I hit, look at that. Press, go up. Look at the low latency, man. This is all right. This is all right. Let me go to the left. I mean, low latency. Low latency. All right. This is where is that right here. This device I got, again, you want to know if you got the MetaQuest, give me about a half an hour. We can go on there and discuss it. Because around 9 o'clock, I'm going to watch Power, the final episode, and then go from there. All right? All right. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that, man, because I don't know it because, I don't use the glasses on the MetaQuest. Thomas say, what's your favorite IPTV app for Apple TV? Like, my favorite app, y'all probably will notice. Here it is. I Am Player. I love the update that happened for I Am Player. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So that's my favorite app. It works for me. Of course, my Plex. And so again, look, I'm talking about like just being able to click, 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 click. I mean, the latency is like near to nothing. And again, this is all my personal, let me do this right quick. This is my personal collection of films. So I can go into my library and look at that. This is what a library is supposed to look like. This is what you have right here. So very, very nice. Man, hey, this is all right. Yeah, and listen, I'm gonna release everything. It might be tomorrow, it might be Sunday, it might be Monday. It's just one more thing, Faison King, one more thing that I need to test out. Just one. And if this works, if this one thing works, the rest is history. The rest is history. Of course, man, I keep doing this, man. This thing keep picking up my dang on hand gestures. All right. Just one thing. If you want to know what it is, I'm definitely on the MetaQuest, or just give me a day or two. It's one more thing that I need to test out. Okay. There we go. Just one more thing I need to test out, because that's when I can do a real review and when it works and what we would use it for. Again, you can do all type of things, but they said there's one feature is where it's at. All right. So like I said, I just need to test it out. Soul Bro actually gave me a source to go to it. I know there are some other sources, but he told me to do this one last feature. He told me to go to this one YouTube channel that actually discusses, how to use this one service that comes with this device. And that way you'll be able to control everything. All right. But just being able to sit back in another place in your home. Also, I found a great browser. I found another great browser that I will be displaying to you. I should do it right now. I should show y'all something right now. I should show y'all, but we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. All right, we'll wait. Any questions for me? Any questions? He said you need to get your cut from these companies for advertising their devices. Yeah, that's true. I ain't gonna lie to you, Sparty. But like I said before, man, I'm just happy to showcase. Look, Sparty, and I said this before. I say this from time to time. I think part of my responsibility is to make sure any of my followers or people who follow behind me make sure they have the knowledge. And that way they can use what I gave them, right? Or what I presented to them and make it work for them. Man, honestly, and I say that with the most, other than that, everything will be monetized, right? That's why I'm having a real tough time with like Patreon. Because I know I can make the money with Patreon, and I can get in there and show y'all some things that I do that I can't show you on YouTube. And I think it'll be beneficial for me. But I like to present things to you and give you my take on it, but it also give you the tools to make you think. Because again, we got a brother that's in Philadelphia. Y'all know him, Philly Cable Dave, who said something on his channel. He didn't say if he monetized or anything on it, but he gave me a thought, and that I'm monetizing on that. So me, that's what I love about this. Me, I'm gonna give you something and let you think it and let you marinate it in your brain, and maybe you can have it work for you, where you can monetize off of it. So that's what my channel has always been about. Um, and again, that's why I'm struggling with. I'm having a tug of war of going with Patreon because look, I love making money. Don't get me wrong, I love making money because it will help. You know, uh, with me getting a lot of this stuff, getting things settled in. You know, maybe building a media studio down here, things like that. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just think about the end user, the person who may not be able to afford that extra $5. That's why I said, look, for right now, not to say again, let me tell you this. I'm not saying I'm not going to Patreon or something else, right? I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is I would rather give you a tool or give you an alley oop. You notice I use the term alley oop is what? To help somebody score, right? When you give somebody an alley oop, that's supposed to pretty much help somebody score, right? That's what I want to do. I want to give alley oops. That way, if it's worthy to you and you with me, that's where the donations and things come in at. I remember back in the day, not to make this a long, you know, talking point. I remember back in the day when I used to show off a lot. Sparty, I don't know if you was here or not. It was nothing for me to make two, three, $400 in donations. But when YouTube took that away from us, because people will donate to your channel really when you giving them some gems. And when I was able to give them gems on YouTube, oh man, people were, hey Dale, $5, $10, $20, $50. But when they took that away from us, it kind of, everything started coming down. Everything. So I love throwing alley oops. That don't mean my alley oops ain't gonna be monetized soon. I don't know. I'm really struggling with this. I'm really struggling with it. But for right now, if I can show it to you for free, cause I ain't about to get on Google and don't get me wrong, Google the chat is okay. The chat is okay, but I can really get down on the MetaQuest. Cause then I ain't got to worry about no time limit. We can talk right there in real time. Um, I could do a demonstration right there. I could tell you exactly. I don't have to give you no link. I can go right to the source and tell you exactly what to get instead of putting up a bunch of links and stuff like that. You know, but so that's why I do it, man, because this is look, a lot of people may talk that, oh man, I love it and things like that. Nah, man, this is what keeps me out of trouble. And when you know that about yourself, because look, I can be out there going to clubs, I can go down to the casino, I could be doing all type of craziness, going over some friend's house, but this is what kept me grounded right here. Being in front of this camera, sitting back, figuring out things. This is what keep me grounded. And that's what I like, instead of being out there, spinning the block, I'd rather be here with y'all kicking it. And that's what it's all about to me. All right. But maybe one day soon, y'all might get that. Yo, I started my Patreon, and that way I can do more over there than over here. And then that way you can just go over there for my people who got $5, $10, packages, things like that. We'll get it all started. That way I can go over there and drop a video showing you before I even bring it to YouTube. That way you stay 2-3 weeks ahead of everybody. So that's what I'm thinking about, man. I just got to see. Yeah, I just got to see and then go from there, man, because this what it's all about. And I love throwing alley oops, man. And I monetize. Back in the day, I monetized off of alley oops, just showing people think a little bit different. Think about your loved ones, your family, your in-house family, and how this can benefit you. And People took it. And like I said, I took with Philly Cable Dave, man, every month, man. Every month. Ain't nothing like pulling up your PayPal. Woo! And using this device right here. If you know, you know. All right. If you know, you know. Okay. And using this device right here to make everything work. All right. So that's what's up, man. Uh, so I got you. Believe me. I got you. And look, a lot of companies used to send me stuff, man, but I stopped answering the emails, all of that stuff, man, because it seemed like they were just sending me anything, man, and it wasn't of quality and things like that. I still get emails. Hey, Superdell, I watch your channel with this and that, and this. Hey, do you mind doing this? I'll be like, I was like, nah. Only if y'all see what and only if y'all saw. All right. Definitely an assist. Absolutely. That's what alley-oop is, an assist to help another one score. And look, Adrian will tell you, man, it's too much money in here. It's too much money out here that you could be making if you just use it. That's another reason I need to do a Patreon or something like that to teach people how to use what you have in front of you, just sitting at your computer and sitting back and making money just by sending a link or something like that. So, I mean, it's real nice. What up, though? Ken said, we watching you on the MetaQuest and Nail, and D Johnson. D Johnson, what up, though? What up, though? Ken, Nail, what's up? What's happening? What is happening? Yeah, I'm about to get off of here in a minute and go up here and do my thing. All right, jump on the MetaQuest. I don't know. I might go on well, Ken, you know I might go over here and get an extra 15, 20 minutes, man. If you know, you know. All right. If you know, you know. It is what it is. If you know, you know. All right. What's up, Mike? What's good with you? Hope all is well. What up, though? What's good? All right, guys. Let me get ready to get up out of here. I'm gonna get ready to go and jump on this head quest. I might have to make a turn, a little turn before I jump on the MetaQuest. You know, I saw something that walked through my house and it looked interesting. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It looked interesting. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. So I got to go up here and check it out, just to see how I feel. I got to look at it. You get me, Nail? Because I know Nail back there talking smack. There go that Nail. He talking shit. You know Nail gonna talk that talk, but I may have to go up here and check it out and see what it is to see how I feel. It looks soft to me, Ken. It looks soft to me. All right. And Ken Noga, we in the background, we be talking major stuff in the background. But it looks soft. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Put a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Because I was walking before I came down here, even though I was late, I saw. I say, damn. I say, should I go live? Or should I go live? That's what I say. I say, should I go live or should I go live? All right. And so that's how it is, man. That's how it is. But shout out to all the guys who know what I'm talking about. All right. Shout out to all of y'all. I don't see y'all chat coming through, but it's all good. I think YouTube does slowed everything down. All right. So other than that, guys, let me see something, man. Because my chat done stopped over here. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go to my channel. Let me do this. Let me do this. Building. Come on. Skip. All right. Oh, see, I'm not seeing it on my StreamYard. My StreamYard chat. Judge G said, I guess we can wait then 5 minutes. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what it is, man. Hey, man. Adrian say, yeah, you the GOAT. Have learned so much from you. Definitely next level. Words cannot express my most sincere appreciation. That is what's up. Look, now the chat want to work on the StreamYards. I had to come over here. What else, Smarty boy? Hey, by the way, what'd you say? Much? What'd you say, Nell? She say too much. William say, hey, I know what you're talking about, Nell. Thumbs it up. Tony say, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hey, Biggs. Hey, it'll been some time where I had to disappear, man. I had to come back to the MetaQuest. Hey, it's a part of life. You say that Yami stick? I got a Yami stick. Yeah, I got a stick from back in the day. I also got a box that I never displayed. So, yeah. He say Oliver said West gonna say 1 minute. Hey, it's better than not getting none. All right, that's what it is. Whether you're 1 minute or 30 minutes, it's better than not getting none. All right. He say Oliver say stop BS and get on. Tell C Oliver I'm coming, man. I'm coming. I got to watch that Power, man. But tell C Oliver, hey, I might have to go up in here and do a workout session right quick. Just right quick. 15 minutes, 20. All right. Maybe 45. No, Nell, I ain't doing that. I'm too old for that now. I can't do all that. I ain't doing all that no more. All right. Well, anyway, guys, let me get up out of here. Nell say, get your tail. See, Oliver say, man, stop bull crapping, man. Get on. Come on, let's go. So let me go on up here, go down the hallway. I'm going to peek in now. Look, I might peek in. All right. You know, and we'll go from there. We'll see what it is. All right. Hey, salute to y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Again, stay tuned. Stay tuned because it's on and popping. It is on and popping. I will talk to y'all on the next one. This is Superdell, guys, and I'm out this joint. Peace. I'm out.